itself with him, and he defined it and knew that we were in the 16,000th year of our own history. Is that the time of him, or is that the time of life itself? We know that he, Masterful God Muhammad, through his teachings, walked backward from the time of himself back through the preceding 25,000 year history. He walked back beyond that 25,000 year history. He walked back beyond that 25,000 year history. In fact, he walked backwards in time and read as far back as 76 trillion years ago. He read the book so far back so the pages, or the writing on the pages, began to fade off. He could not read anymore. Whose clock was he measuring it by? Was this time of life checking itself? Or was this him checking life? Or is he life? And what is life? As like you'd set a time clock when you are swimming to go off at certain times that you are underneath the water to raise your head up and look to see where you are. So did we send prophets down through time. And every once in a while a prophet would raise up and take a look. And he would die out or be killed. And man would go on in his immoral state for another period of time until another prophet would stick up his head and take a look. And he would die out or be killed. And down through time, another prophet would stick up his head and take a look and die out and or be killed. Until the time of the coming of Master Farad Muhammad. His watch. His watch meaning not watch, wrist watch on the arm, but his watch over time, his watch over life, his watch over mankind, his watch of the earth itself and what is taking place. At his watch, he clocked us in the 16,000th year of our history.
Yes, sir.
And he observed on the planet, in his watch, the devil on the planet.
Yes, sir.
And his watch, we passed from his watch to the most honorable Elijah Muhammad's watch. And he did his part with the devil.
Yes, sir.
Are we talking about time itself? Or are we talking about life and the time of life? What I'm trying to point out here to you, brother, is that life has its destiny. And for the moment, you are our container or the instrument which holds life. Life does not exist independent of a thing, however. There must be something in which it is. Not a rock. It's not in a rock. But it's in a man, in a tree, in a bird, in a snake, in a lion. But man is the supreme over all of this.
Yes, sir.
And he, man, is watcher, keeper over all of this. For he, man, created all of this.
Yes, sir.
And periodically, we, man, come forward to take a look on our earth to see what is going on. In our watch, we take that turn from time to time. Life awakens in man and causes man to rise up and take that look at what? At life itself.
Yes, sir.
Because life has its destiny. Life is trying to perfect itself. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Life has its own destiny.
Yes, sir.
Independent of what your destiny might be. For the moment you are a container holding it, but like water, it's trying to seek its level, its perfected state, its perfect state, to have harmony and peace with itself.
Yes, sir.
And we sent prophets down the line, one after another, to take a look and clock it where it is. So the time of our Savior, Master Farad Muhammad, when he came forward and said, I am God, measured and weighed the earth, it was life itself determining its time.
Yes, sir.
and life.
Yes, sir.
Can you measure the thought of mind? I have shown you how you can do it. I'm not going to do it for you. You must become God yourself.
Come on, Steve.
As did our Savior, Master Farad Muhammad, become God, or was born with the defined purpose of growing into his godhood. Likewise are you. Years and years and years and years ago, you wanted to take a look at self. You thought that there was some power outside of you greater than you.
Yes, we did.
You believed in some mysterious being. You thought that some mystic power was out there. You didn't know what was really controlling you, what forces or what power you had. You knew what you had manifested. You could look out there and see it. But you could not see self. In this period, when you could not see self, you created for yourself an incubator.
Yes, sir.
A little warm spot that you could crawl off inside of and stay inside of that little incubator for a period of 9 months, where that manifestor would afterwards spit you out. While inside of that incubator you went to sleep. You died the spiritual death. When you died the spiritual death, the incubator produced you in life. When the incubator produced you in life, it produced with you, both of you, that human and that spirit of life itself. That man back in behind those eyes.
Yes, sir. That's right.
That man in the mind. And inside of that mind, that spirit in it, and inside of that spirit, that life in it that produced that spirit. That's the man that I'm talking about. He was dead.
Yes, sir.
In order to produce the life, in order to make himself manifest, God had to die.
Come on, sir.
Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
I'm saying the physical act that you undertook in order to manifest yourself was the same act that caused your death. As like this very moment, you can have your wife, carnally, and in that instance that you let go of the sperm, the spiritual you dies, and you become a subject to the power of the woman.
That's right. Yes, sir.
In that instance, in order to bring about life, something must die. Your spiritual man dies in that instance. Your spiritual power dies in that instance. In order for you to manifest self, or give the power to the female to manifest you. This is life.
Yes, sir.
And our Savior, Master Farad Muhammad, it was clocking itself. And in our Savior, it arose to life again.
Yes, sir.
Now looking about, measuring things, saying, knowing with certainty, I, man, am God.
Yes, sir.
There is no power greater than me. But I, man, in Master Farad Muhammad, am not the original God. I am not the Asiatic black man. I am not of the seed, the children of Ishmael. They, in those books that I read, would be lost. And I'm up here now and they're gone. Where are they? I must go out from where I am and search for them. He left out searching for this God people, for this holy people, for this righteous people, this people in whom is the divine truth, the perfect order of life itself. God in the flesh. He left out coming to search and find you.
Teacher.
When he found you, you were balled up little beady buckshots on your head. Red eyes from eating that old filthy, dirty swine.
That's right.
Lazy, won't work, won't study, stinking, won't take a bath, teeth brown. You looked a mess. You could all sit on the sidewalk and cry. Is this the God? What has happened to him? I'm not getting up from here. He comes to teach you the knowledge of yourself. You are the Asiatic black man, he said. In your condition down there where you are. Get up, come on, you can study. Don't tell us about you are not taught to read. Read now, your teacher will teach you all.
Yes, sir.
You are the Asiatic black man. You are from the tribe of Shabazz. You are from God's family. You are the tree of God. And out of you will come God. Rise up. I must raise up in your midst. I must get you up. Life is to perfect itself in you, a perfect people. Perfect in truth.
Yes, sir.
Perfect in righteousness. You are the only people on earth who can speak the truth without erring in it.
That's right.
If you choose to.
Yes, that's right.
If you choose to, you could leave here tonight and not ever tell another lie. Or if you do it, you'd get a headache. Or you'd have to go back and apologize. Or at least you'd think about going back and apologizing, even if you don't. You feel badly inside that I just told a lie. Why? Who can feel that except God himself? Certainly the devil cannot.